What's good with it, guys? Welcome to another Nerd podcast with your boy HhurnisWang. If you don't know, basically I'm a solo dolo type of guy right now, and I just talk about a lot of things in the media, from tech, games, anime, comics, movies, TV, music, and all the other good jazz. So if you're tuning in, man, I hope you guys enjoy the show. Be sure to follow on Instagram and all the other good jazz. Keep up with the podcast here on Anchor. I will mainly be taking clips and stuff and posting them on YouTube and everything to the Nerdbait YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out and the Instagram page. Now we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with Netflix. Of course, like I was saying, Netflix for a while has been the dominant, prominent kings of streaming services. I want to say they basically put Blockbuster out of business, bro. Like, I remember as a kid, we used to go into Blockbuster, rent out movies and games, and it was just fun to do. I don't know why. It's just you went into this amazing world of entertainment. Being able to look at the VHS covers, the pictures on the back, and read the brief description of the movies, being able to buy popcorn, candy. Even though the shit was overpriced, our parents did it just to make us feel good, you know what I mean? And it was just an amazing time, bro. It was very retro-like style, and just everything about the movie stores was just amazing. It just really opened you into this fantasy world, and it was just our imagination and stuff as a kid, but it was just amazing, bro. Especially when Harry Potter and shit came out. Like, bro, walking into Blockbuster and they had all the props, the pop-outs, like, it was amazing as fuck. But now that era is over with. You can still go to Redbox and basically do that, but I don't really know anybody who goes to the Redbox anymore. Like, I think those have became like so unused, bro. Like, I don't even think people really mess with them things like that no more. I still see them like reloading it from time to time, but I don't really see people using them. But yeah, man, it's if you haven't been in the media lately, Netflix has lost like millions, like 200 mil plus subscribers, bro, and it's mainly due to their prices. And every year you look up, their prices go up, which I'm devil's advocate, man. Is a good thing because they provided us with a lot of good original content, and in order to pay these big actors who are helping them with their originals, you're gonna have to pay that price. Like The Rock, he was in one of their latest biggest thrillers on Netflix, and dude, you had Dwayne Johnson, bro. You gotta have bread to get Dwayne Johnson to do a movie on your platform, you know what I'm saying? And he's like one of the biggest entertainers right now. So like him, and then Ryan Reynolds, and then you had Gal in the same movie. Come on, dog. Wonder Woman shot her up, bro. Ryan Reynolds is Ryan Reynolds, man. Like Deadpool and everything. Like, for people who don't really know him, like Deadpool. Come on now. Like, you gotta have some serious money to be trying to get these people to, be a part of their projects and stuff, right? So I had to take a sip of my vitamin water, man. But you have they have a lot of movies and shows, and you can tell they are part of a big budget, because it's a couple of movies I watched and I enjoyed them. And all in while I enjoyed the movies, I always nitpick at them because of how short they can be. They're very like straightforward and direct to the point. Like the Sandra Bland movie, The Blind something, can't remember. Sorry. But that was just like very like short and straight to the point, kind of. And I kind of felt like it was rushed, and the majority of their shit feels like they're rushed, and they start canceling out these originals because the production for each episode starts to hit a peak. Like, I think Stranger Things 4 season sorry. So I think Stranger Things season 4 just released that each episode costs more than 30 million or so, I think. And I think it's like it just became the highest budgeted show for cost of production for each episode. And I forgot what was its second place, but bruh, that's a lot of money for each episode. Imagine you spending 50 million on 8 episodes, bruh. Come on now. 50 million on each episode. That's a lot of money, man. 50 mil times 8, that's 400 mil. Now, to Netflix, it might not seem like it's a lot, but then when they start thinking about, like, damn, we got to pay the actors, the directors, the writers, and the backup cast members and everything like that. The list gets long. It really does. So, yeah, I'm just kind of glad I didn't have to do a show like that. But Netflix is starting to hit that downfall now, where they're constantly raising the prices, and now they want to start tapping into the whole preventing password sharing and everything like that. Basically, I feel like they're trying to get rid of like family, sharing code stuff for friends, stuff like that. Of course they are, because they look at it like, well, we missing out on money because you guys are using our services, but you don't have your own account. You guys are sharing accounts, and if we was to make, like, let's say for instance, I have a Netflix account. It's me and my buddies on it. It's like 5 of us on there, and if they charge you $20 for each account, they're missing out on about, let's see, that's $100, for 5 people. So they missing out on $75 a month. Out of just 5 people, they're missing out $75 a month. I'm the type of person, if you can't afford it or you don't want to pay the price, just don't even mess with it. And eventually it did kind of affect Netflix to the point where Netflix has now started to cancel out a lot of animated shows that they have. And if you don't know, Netflix have a lot of animated shows like Boss Baby, Baki. I believe they was like the exclusive holders for the 7 Deadly Sins. I don't think they had nothing to do as far as like production, but I know as far as like DreamWorks and everything like that, they were the ones who had like that contract to have Boss Baby on there, My Little Ponies, and all kind of other amazing shows. Like they brought back Johnny Test, and I was so surprised to find that out. I was like, yo, I gotta watch that because Johnny Test was like the shit, and I love that show with a passion. And shit, it's just a bunch of shows they have, man. A bunch. But Baki is definitely like one of them shows that really helped guide a lot of anime fans to Netflix. And other anime shows, like they got this one show called Human Resources. It's basically like the sister show of Big Mouth. I would hate if they cancel Big Mouth, but I could just see Big Mouth getting canceled because of the way how the show is. They have Green Eggs and Ham. That show right there, I never really watched it, but it was decent, I guess. My daughters watched it once before, so let's see. They have the Arcane show based off the League of Legends. They had the Mitchells versus the Machines, which was a movie. They have the Cat Burglar show. They have Adam by Eve. Let's see, some show called Wish Dragon. I can see that getting on the chocolate board. It don't like it's all that. Canvas was just like a little short show. Paradise PD. I fucking love Paradise PD. I would hate for them to cancel Paradise PD. That would be some bullshit. Like straight up bullshit. Over the Moon, don't even know what that is. Oh, Love, Death, and Robots was good. Next Gen was good as well. Disenchantment is created by the same creators of The Simpsons. There you go. I had to think about it for a second. I'm kind of like just recording this at the like last minute, and I haven't even like collected all my thoughts. So just roll with the punch, baby, roll with the punch. But Netflix home a lot of animations, and it would be sad to see a lot of those go, because right now animation is booming in the media. It's everywhere. Everyone, everyone is watching animation. And how can I put this? Netflix canceling out a lot of animation shows can be a big thing for them, because parents will subscribe to Netflix so their kids can watch kids shows like Boss Baby and all the other jazz. And now that they're canceling majority of shows, I'm ready to see what shows they're going to cancel, because I feel like a lot of the rated R shows, which are for like adults like Paradise PD and stuff, Big Mouth, that will push people away even more. Another thing that pushing a lot of people away is their catalog. And I realized like they catalog kind of suck, bro. And me being, I'm a black guy, and I never really had shows on there that I watched growing up, and it took them until 22 to start putting shows on there, like the Parkers, or was it 21, 22? One of these damn years, they decided to start putting like the Parkers, Bernie Mac show, and all that stuff on there for Black History Month and all this jazz. And I was just like, it's kind of too late, because you guys, y'all had some good shows, and I didn't fuck around and binge majority of those shows. The movie selections that they picked for, their back catalog and everything, it's not hitting no more. It's not what it was, and it's kind of like starting to look like the same thing. And to me, honestly, I personally feel like they have a very big thing with Viking shows, and after a while you get tired of watching like 5 different Viking shows about the same fucking thing, just telling the same shit in a different way. It's like me giving you directions somewhere, and someone come behind me and give you the same directions, just in a different format. So yeah, they kind of lost me with that. And plus, with as many streaming services as we have nowadays, such as Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN bundled into one, that is still cheaper than Netflix. Then you have HBO Max, who also holds like the DC, now Discovery catalog. Since they just combined, that's a lot of places merging together these days. That is crazy. But yeah, HBO, DC, you got Adult Swim shows on there, Cartoon Network shows, Discovery shows if you're into watching all that science jazz. And like I said, Hulu has majority of new shows on there the next day. Then you have your Disney Plus, which is bundled with the, and if you're a sports person, you get ESPN for like $15.99, $12.99, which I think Netflix is like $20 now or so. Yeah, HBO Max is like $9, $10 or so. And then you have Paramount, who are now coming with shows, and a lot of people are flocking to it because of the Halo series. You got Peacock, who've been having shows, but now everybody flocked to it even more because of the Fresh Prince show, and it's just getting bigger. You even got Zeus up there as a competitor, and it's just a lot of different streaming sites out there with lower prices than Netflix, and they have a better catalog. And I think as long as Netflix been out, that could be a reason why their catalog kind of sucks, because it's like how far back or what type of movies that they would go into the vault and bring out, in this era. But a lot of these new services are new, and they're streaming like strictly content that was, based upon that, like HBO only movies and shows, stuff like that. But I just say get them a few like by the 2-3 years, and they will be in the same situation as Netflix as well. But another thing with Netflix is they're canceling shows and stuff like right after the first season of something that people love, like the superhero show. I didn't even watch it because I don't even want to get into it, because they canceled it already, the Jupiter or something show. And I'm like, bro, if everybody was talking so good about it, why would they cancel it? And they stay canceling some of the best shows. Like one of my favorite shows that I used to watch was She Gots to Have It. That is a Spike Lee produced film from back in the day. It became a TV show, or more of a Netflix original series, and I loved it, bro. The actress, the actors, Mars, everything about the show was just very good. The dynamic, it was a very adult censored show, and I loved it. It was just very it just showed you how things are when it comes to like dating and just being in love and marriage and being a single person, being able to do what you do, fighting for freedom and everything, trying to help the community. It just had a lot of things in it, and I just love the show. And I hate that it had got canceled. And then after that, I started realizing they was canceling a lot of shows I was into. I said, well, there's no point in me really watching Netflix. And my ex-wife and I used to sit there and watch like little stuff. But after a while, I was like, yeah, Netflix is kind of dead to me. You have, what's the name of that one goddamn show? That little boy. It's a little dude with antlers and stuff like that. I can't remember his name. That's how long ago it's been since I watched that show. It's not Buckwheat Gibbons. I can't remember. Little boy, he got antlers. I'm trying to think. This is what sucks about not having like a co-host. Nothing they can't remind me. But damn, this is gonna get me. He was like a deer boy. Sweet Tooth. There you go, Sweet Tooth. Yes. Like the show Sweet Tooth. I freaking love Sweet Tooth. I think it was an amazing show, and I feel like they'll account to that. And Stranger Things, I'm kind of glad it's ending because I feel like they just took too long with the show. Like it could have had more show episodes and just more content out, but I'm kind of glad it's ended because you could tell that show, because they put their foot into it. Like the effects and everything is on point. Most of the other shows and shit like Cowboy Bebop and all that stuff, it was cheesy as hell, but I loved it, and I hated they canceled Cowboy Bebop. I was like, yo, why would y'all cancel that? Like, it was actually pretty decent, and people talk shit about it, but people actually liked the show. Like, from what I was seeing online, the feedback for the show was actually pretty good. But I don't know, I'm not a digital marketing person for all that stuff, so whatever. But another thing that also made me mad about Netflix, that I just seem like they just using the situation for whatever, is the whole Will Smith thing. They legit was saying that they canceled majority of Will Smith projects like Bright 2 because of the incident at the Oscars, and I'm just like, bruh, y'all was not gonna come out with that shit. Either way it went, they was not coming out with that shit, bro. They wasn't. Like they really trying to make us think that they was gonna come out with that shit. I'm like, bro, y'all wasn't gonna come out with that shit at all. Like, stop it. They trying to play my boy Will Smith like he a sucker, man, and that is not the case. It's unfortunate what Will Smith did at the Oscars, man. But for them to go as far as to say, yeah, we're definitely not doing the movie because of that, I feel like they just talking shit just to throw more fucking fuel onto the fire and shit like that. But man, Will Smith, he did a bad thing, man. That was fucked up what he did, and I don't think saying that they canceled the movie because of that reason is why. Cause like, bro, y'all already like going under. Like they was trying to hide the fact that they was losing subscribers. Like, oh no, we're better than we ever been. And then all of a sudden now they're like, well, we're down 200 something subscribers. We're still going to push out the password sharing restrictions and all the other shit. So it's like, it's not really a surprise that they're about to be canceling a lot of shows and shit now. And I'm pretty sure like the contract to get these shows and everything that they be having on their platform is starting to cost them a grip. So yeah, shouts out to Netflix though. They did pioneer this whole streaming industry when it comes to movies and everything like that. I just hate to say that we're looking at a time where Netflix might start going under, and it's up to Mr. Elon Musk to buy them out and help bring the company back to its glory days. Now, if you guys don't know Elon, that's the man. That is the man. I idolize that man. He bought Twitter. Like, he talked that shit and he backed that shit up. He said, I'll buy Twitter for. First off, he bought shares of it, like majority of shares, right? Took it back and then said, I'll give y'all 44 something billion to buy Twitter. And they was like, we're an episode of Twitter and da da da. And they literally just finalized that shit Monday. They accepted it Monday, finalized it Monday. Now Elon Musk is the owner of Twitter. Like, it's crazy. And I like how Elon basically saying he wanted for true freedom of speech and everything, because just think about it, man. You log on to Instagram, or fuck that, Instagram and TikTok, they're the biggest shadow banning, content blocking motherfuckers, bro. I swear. Because I have homies that post up on TikTok and they get banned, and you got motherfuckers that are butt ass naked on TikTok and they don't get their shit banned at all. I'm talking about, they could be showing hairs of their pussy. You can see their pussy friends. They shaking ass. They naked and shit. My homie posted a fucking video of him in his car driving, and he was doing a skit, and he wasn't doing nothing like recklessly driving or nothing, and he got banned. He had a water gun in the video, and he got banned. He said something in the video about TikTok, got banned. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Instagram, they will like suspend your account or permanently delete your account for saying something, and it could be taken the wrong way by the person that you may be commenting under or something. and you don't even mean it that way, and they just took it the wrong way and reported you, and now they delete your shit. So he wanted Twitter to be able to be a platform for where people could literally come and express their thoughts like Twitter was originally created for, and I'm down for that. Now a lot of people are looking at the bad like, oh well, what if people go in there and start saying racist stuff, blah, blah, blah. They could do that. Hey, there's their freedom to, you know, say what they want to say and do all that stuff. All you gotta do is hit that block button, man. It's that simple for me. I mean, everybody else just gotta be so up in their feelings, their ego get, you know, stroked, and they feel like they have to go up on there and start saying all kind of other shit and stuff like that. I'm not worried about all that. You can Bernie Trump back and he say all kind of ignorant shit. I'm gonna sit there probably laughing most of the shit, probably talk my shit and leave it as that. And another thing I realize is like, if people go in there and they start acting a fool, they gotta realize that will come back to bite them in the ass. So you have the freedom of speech, but just know that it could affect your livelihood in the real world. But Elon bought Twitter. I feel like Elon could buy a lot of different companies and just bring, like I was saying, I was joking around with the Netflix thing, but seriously, if Elon really wanted to buy Netflix and transform to like some type of Tesla streaming, whatever he, you know, company he want to create out of it, or just keep it as Netflix, if he was to buy Netflix, bro, say he dropped 50 billion on it, he get the platform, he got the bread for the production of a lot of shows and all that stuff, and I believe he would make it right back because it's Elon, bro. He's gonna have people behind that, especially with Netflix trying to drop this cheaper option with ads and everything. Let him buy Netflix when they do that. Oh yeah, he's gonna make a way for it to, you know, renovate some money and all that. So Elon Musk is that guy, man. He is that guy. And I really feel like, bro, give about another 5-6 years, bro. I think Elon, I'll say max, I think there are 2 more companies Elon Musk is gonna buy up in the next, I say next 10 years. If I'm gonna go up to 10 years, I say he'll buy up to 3 different businesses. He's gonna buy something else. It's gonna be bigger, and then it's gonna get bigger and bigger. The prices, they're gonna get bigger each time. But I just know for a fact he's gonna buy 3 more companies. Watch what I say. And just don't even be surprised if he like builds condos, like apartment complexes around the U.S. and shit, bro. And then make them like cost efficient, like, oh yeah, we got solar panels installed, so yeah, your electricity will cost this much and shit like that. Like, yeah, I could see Elon doing some stuff like that, man. For real. Now, if you guys haven't heard, Sonic the Hedgehog has been released. It's been released to some good reviews. I haven't personally seen it yet. I'm gonna go this weekend. I'm gonna take me a nice little date. We're gonna go watch it. But all this talk about Sonic, and they start speculating that Shadow could be in the 3rd movie. Of course, the writer/director said that, you know, Sonic never came across nobody that emotionally scarred yet, you know. And Shadow does have a pretty bad history when it comes to like humans and all that stuff and his emotions. He was attached to a human named Maria or something like that. And it just made me think about the Shadow the Hedgehog game that was on GameCube. Now, if you guys have never played Shadow the Hedgehog video game, I just gotta say, you missing out. Now, I know a lot of people who don't like that game at all. Like, they legit, they will argue with me down and say that was a horrible game. And I honestly didn't care about it. It was Shadow the Hedgehog. It was a Sonic game with guns, bro. Like, Shadow had guns in there. He used rocket launchers. He was able to drive vehicles on there. He was able to do all kind. The game was action packed. It was crazy. So I was thinking, what if we was to get that remastered for this era, bro? It might not sit right with a lot of people, but I would love to play that Shadow the Hedgehog game once more. And there's a company on TikTok, they be posting like orders when people order their retro gaming consoles and systems and everything like that. I'ma see shit. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make that blast. But I do want to order that Shadow of the Hedgehog if somebody have it, but bro, I have not been able to find that game since I was a child. But basically, it's like Shadow basically got fucked up. I think he has like like he lost his memory or something. But basically, in game is like, bro, it's like bigger than what I can think of on Sonic, because they got Sonic characters in the game, like Espeon, the alligator, and all of them. Like they all there, they help you out. I think even Amy is probably there, and like most of these characters, they help you out, and they was pretty good at like helping you out in the game and stuff. Then you had to fight like certain soldiers of this one company that was trying to keep Shadow from reunite with Maria. And then when you finally find Maria, she was like, you know, you basically rescue her. Eggman was in there, and they had like 10 different endings, bro, because you had like this little chart and it had like bubbles, and you would go through the missions depending on if you were good, bad, and it would just go up and down, bro. Like you could be bad in the first mission, then good, and then get that, then you could be bad, good, bad, good, bad all the way through, good all the way through, good, bad, all that. And there was just so many endings for just the different type of combinations that you did, and that I played that game so much, bro. And then it had like this one mode, it was like this one power that Shadow get, and it was like a chaos mode, like when he got all the emeralds and he just blasts us through the mission. It's basically like a shortcut through the mission, but he blasts us through the mission, killing everything and everyone in sight. It was badass, bro. It was a badass game. I loved it, and I'm hoping to find it. And if anybody see this or come across this podcast, see this YouTube video or whatever, bro, if you got a copy of that, let me know. I will buy that. I will buy it. I need that bad, like bad. But yeah, I was just thinking, for a new Sonic game, we definitely need a new Sonic game. They are coming out with a new Sonic game. I think it's called Sonic Origins, where you basically get like a remastered version of 1 and 2, I believe. And I seen like the pre-order thing, and the pre-orders have people in the frenzy. Even I was in the frenzy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we pre-ordering? Like, seriously, how many times y'all gonna give us the same game throughout the years, and then you expect me to go either with the $60 version, $70, $80, $90 version? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's some bullshit, bro. It's really trash that y'all doing that, Sega. I've been praying for Sega, because Sega actually created like hella amazing games. And one game I've been hoping for is another Jet Set Radio or whatever, but that Sonic shit, yeah, no. It's time to get a brand new Sonic 3D adventure game. Hopefully it's developed well, have a good story set to it and everything. But I don't that Sonic Origin shit, I'm damn sure not getting that shit. I don't even care for it. But Shadow the Hedgehog, oh yeah, let's get that going. Please, let's get that. Next up, Modern Warfare 2, guys. If you don't follow Activision or Modern Warfare on Twitter, I can say this for sure. They have been teasing the fuck out of Modern Warfare, bro. And when I say they've been teasing the hell out of Modern Warfare, I meant like they blacked it out. They got Ghost on there, and of course, if you guys know, Ghost is definitely like Team COD Modern Warfare. And I'm ready for this Modern Warfare, because I believe after this model, because this Modern Warfare been in development already, and after Microsoft acquired Blizzard Activision, they basically stated that they want to step away from the yearly releases of Call of Duty. And I think that is one of the best. I said it plenty of times. It's probably one of the best damn things they could do, because, bruh, people are tired. I'm like, bruh, I've been playing Call of Duty since like 2007, 2008, buying it year after year. I think it's probably only been one Call of Duty that released like 2 years after one another. But other than that, the months released every single year, bro. And it's like very tiring. It's very sickening. And I'm ready for, like, when Modern Warfare came out in, I want to say it was 2019, I said like, yo, they should definitely just take their time with this game, let it build. You know, the fan base is already there, so just let it build itself up. Let it build up a bigger base. You know, fans, content, because at that point they dropped the whole season pass thing. So it was like, yo, we could definitely do like season passes. We could go to like 20 seasons type shit. We could go up to so much. And I think they only went up to like 5 fucking seasons, bro. 5. And I'm like, bro, they could have did a whole lot more with Modern Warfare when it released. But I'm really sad that they didn't, bro. I'm sad that they chose to continued the yearly releases and came out with, I think it was Black Ops, and now Vanguard. So yeah, hopefully we can put a pause to this whole yearly release thing, because it could build up the game, the characters, the whole just everything about it could be built up and become even better. You know what I mean? Hella content, because I feel like you buy all this content for one Call of Duty and can't even use them in other Call of Duty games except for Warzone. And I don't even play Warzone like that no more, especially like after all the hacking and stuff. And people keep saying, "Oh, bro, they fixed all the hacking." I don't care. I can't play Warzone no more. I'm Apex, and I'm barely just not getting back on Fortnite and stuff. So with all these skins that you done spent on the last 3 Call of Duties, like Modern Warfare, Vanguard, Black Ops, like, bruh, you can't play with those skins on no other freaking Call of Duty, bro. That's depressing. Cause think about it, you didn't spend all that money, and now you ain't got the game. And I'm like, well, you have to play Warzone, but like with the Snoop Dogg skin, bro, you really have to really play like Warzone just to use it outside of Vanguard. So what I say, hopefully no more you know, just keep it as one. Hopefully Modern Warfare 2 though, I want a 3-year break. You know, just give it 3 years, bro. People might get tired. All they gotta do is update maps and everything like that. And if they have to, man, charge for it. Charge. Do what you got to do, but just keep that game feeling refreshing. I promise you, it can never die down, bro. Look at Overwatch, bro. People play Overwatch for how long, bro? Like 6 years. They just now coming out with the second one. They just now releasing betas and everything for the second one. Oh shit. But yeah, they just never releasing the beta for the Overwatch, and it shows that, bro, as long as you keep updating the game and keep it fun and active for people, the game will forever have the fans. You know, they'll always show love and everything, bro. That's one thing about gamers, bro. When we stuck on something, we're stuck on it. We don't just abandon it. We don't just say fuck it unless it's just trash or before we being ripped off. And I'm not gonna lie, for the longest I feel like Call of Duty been ripping us, bro. And that's square business. Now, Call of Duty Vanguard did about to start their season 3 tonight. It's April 26th. So I say by April 27th, midnight, they will be dropping the downloads for their season 3. That is crazy. I wonder how many seasons they're going to go before Modern Warfare releases, because of course Modern Warfare is going to release by October, November. But yeah, there's that. I really think I'm done with game passes at this point, because bro, I'm about to game pass for season 2 and I'm only at like level 15. I stopped playing Vanguard because Vanguard at one point became so trash, bro. Vanguard, the main problem with Vanguard was it just wasn't fun for me no more. Like, man, my brother was on this thing hooked. I'm talking about when the first battle pass came out, I got that, but I had completed that like in 2 or 3 days. That's how hard we was playing this thing. But after that, it was just like at one point they started having like bad glitches, like when you try to open up the blinds, doors, and like that, they would pop with different logos for weapons and stuff, and we was just like, nah, this is not it, bro. Like, I can't even play this thing. And then weapons were being broken, people were shooting like in the air, killing you and stuff. It was just so much going on, and so we stepped away from it. And so Fortnite came out with the no build mode, and bro, I'm talking about everybody gravitated back to that. Definitely been playing that a lot more. But yeah, man, as far as Call of Duty, that's all I got. Moving on to the next, movies, man. Woo-wee. Now, when we come to superhero movies, man, it is one of the biggest things in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say the biggest, I mean like absolute biggest thing. And Batman. Now, if you haven't watched the Batman, I think you guys should watch this on HBO Max now. It is amazing. It's pretty good. Bruh. I enjoyed that one. It was Batman's second year fighting. That's all I'm gonna say. But he definitely pulled off playing Bruce Wayne and Batman. The Riddler was amazing. The secrets in there, you gotta go watch the secrets to find out like who's gonna be a potential baddie for the second one. Zoe as Catwoman was probably the best of the fucking best. And all in all, I loved it. But we definitely got to double confirm as of today, April 26th, that there's a sequel coming, and that is no fucking brainer. The movie did so good, bro, so good. So I can't wait to see that. Spoiler, if you haven't watched it by now, I'm just gonna tell you the baddies I think is potential. Joker, they did show the latest scenes of the Joker. But I think the person who was laughing in the set at the end of the movie was Two-Face. So I believe him, Riddler, and Joker could be the potential guys for the next one, because Riddler and Two-Face start exchanging conversation, and Two-Face liked what he did. So I'm like, we're gonna definitely get back story about Two-Face and how he got to that point in the Batman. Now, SpiderMan, because that's like everyone's number one superhero movie right now. And bro, Sony has big plans for Spider-Man. They've been moving pretty good with Spider-Man, and I don't see no signs of it slowing down, because they just cast that boy Bad Bunny, bro, as El Muerto. I hope I'm saying it right. El Muerto. I feel like it. Nah, I think it's like El Muerto. But he's a wrestler, superhero, and Bad Bunny just got cast as that boy, bro. And I think that's amazing, because Bad Bunny been reaching his acting bag, and the boy has been pulling the cash. That boy is on the point with it. So with the Spider-Man list I got in front of me, these are Spider-Man movies that have been talked about, confirmed, but no release dates. Some have, some don't. Let's go ahead and talk about Tom Holland Spider-Man sequels. We do know that the man supposed to sign up on for 3 more movies. 3. So he's getting double trilogies, bro. And that's to be determined. So it could always change. Any of these things, unless it could always change. But Kraven the Hunter is set to release January 2023. I'm like, yo, that's right around the corner. This year has been moving pretty goddamn fast. So you got Kraven the Hunter, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which got pushed back to June 2nd, part 1, and then you have Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is part 2, July 7th. So we getting 2 Spider-Man movies back to back in 23, and it's gonna be crazy, because bro, the first one gonna do numbers. Like whatever numbers it does, they're gonna see that again a month from that release, and potentially that would double up. So, bruh, it's gonna be a wild summer, and my birthday's in the summer, so I'm gonna definitely be turned up at the movies. Then we have a Madam Web movie coming out March 29th, 2024. I mean 2024. That's in 2004. Crazy. Then the El Muerto movie, January 12th, 2024. So, we got at least a good decent amount of time before that comes out. And now for a whole list of movies that has not been set with release dates. Of course, Venom 3 was just announced that they will be in production. We have a movie called Silk. If you guys don't know, I could educate you about Silk. Silk is basically, how can I put this? Silk is basically a Korean superhero, and who can I say? She first appeared in the Amazing Spider-Man #1, and it was created by Dan Slott. She was the member of the Spider Army, Web Warriors, and Agents of Atlantis. So her first comic book appearance was in 2014. Her full appearance was in July 2014. Of course, her place of origin is in Manhattan. But Silk is pretty badass, bro. She's like a ninja spider, bro. And her costume is kind of similar to Gwen's, but it's a bit more like ninja warrior style. Like, that girl is dangerous. So if we getting the female Spider-Man for sure, and that's gonna be crazy. Then you have an untitled female cast into the Spider-Verse spinoff. So I can see Silk, Gwen, and Spider-Woman and all coming into that joint, and I believe they have Issa Rae cast as someone, Spider-Woman, I want to say, or Madam. But I know Issa Rae was cast into this, so can't wait to see. Then of course we got a Black Cat movie. Can't say we didn't see this coming. We have a Silver Saber movie, Night Watch, and Jackpot. So those seem like they'd be pretty interesting to see. But those are a lot of Spider-Man projects come out, and it's just going to go up, especially depending on the success of Kraven the Hunter and all that stuff. People are going to want to see these things tie into Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And honestly, I think all these movies going to be set like in their own little universes and stuff like that, or they could be set into the other Spider-Man movie universes. We don't know, because I mean, hell, if that's the case, we can get a Sinister Six movie. I would love to see it, bro. Love to see it. If we were to get a Sinister Six movie, bro, it would have to be like, if we do get it with Tom Holland, bro, I'm gonna need them to reenact the scenes from the Spider-Man video game, because, bro, that was crucial. That was crucial. But other than that, guys, that is it for this Nerdbait podcast, man. Like I was saying, if you guys want to check out more of my content, anything like that, just be sure to follow me on Instagram. I got my Linktree link in my bio. It can take you to my YouTube, Anchor, Twitter, all that good jazz, my Twitch. If you're looking at this on YouTube, make sure you check out the description box. It has everything down there. If you ever want to play games with me, anything, I got my names and stuff like that in the description box. Your boy definitely gonna be doing more of the podcasts and everything. I'm gonna try to get me another co-host in here. I do have a friend who want to do this with me, but it's just our work schedule is kind of man, our work schedule is a beast, man. We be working like 14-hour, 15-hour days, bro, a day. So it's like, shit, where do you find the time to do a podcast starting up, and you got a family and shit to take care of, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna make it rock, bro. I'm gonna make it rock. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all for watching the podcast. Tune in with your boy Hurnis all here on this Nerdbait, man. Y'all be one love, baby.